fucking hooligans. We're not hooligans, man. You know? But you got a distasteful spirit, man. The Lord gonna do away with you, man. Okay, and we're with that. We agree. You need to go. Go on.
Sirach 33 and 13. As the clay is in the potter's hand, to fashion it at his pleasure, so man is in the hand of him that made him, to render to them as liketh him best. Good is set against evil.
Good is set, meaning it's programmed to be against. You know, it's set, man. Like you have to have alarm, it's set for this time.
Yeah.
Well, that's it is with Esau. It's set to be against.
Yeah, just like it, like the scripture just said, the clay is in the potter's hand. Like you can fashion it at your pleasure, like the scripture just said. That's exactly how the Lord created Esau to his pleasure. He created him to be the wicked, to do his bidding. You know, to push out that RFID Marco chick. You know. To set up the concentration camps, the guillotine. You know? And that's how he was fashioned. He was fashioned to be the wicked. That's why King David said what? Deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword.
Yes.
You know?
That red horse.
Yeah.
They take peace from the earth. He's the one that set up for that great fall.
Right.
Because he is the most despised among all men.
Filthy.
He's the lowest of all men, the most profane. You know, he's been set up for that fall, man. He got fall fucking hard.
Hey, and he was made to get cursed out. He was made to actually get cursed out, rebuked, you know, and utterly destroyed, man. That's his purpose, man. He's fulfilled all the wickedness he's had to do on the earth. But now he's got to get taken out, man. He fulfilled his lot.
Because ultimately, man, he's the seed of that serpent from the garden.
Right.
Okay, and they said to be enmity between the woman and her seed and the serpent and his seed. You know, so this is how the story plays out. Okay, you've been born for that very purpose, to be destroyed, to be that example on the earth, man, for wickedness.
And it says, good is set against evil, and life against death.
Well, I just mentioned about the two seeds from the garden.
Right.
Good against evil. This has been a battle. It's been a battle from the beginning. In the spirit, it's been there. But now we're coming to the last phase of that, man. We're gonna come to the last part of the story on this, man. Okay, and evil's gonna get put out. Evil's gonna be put out. Esau's gonna be put out. Okay, and we're gonna start living the next chapter of the world, of the universe, man. Without Esau.
That's right.
You know. Because he ain't gonna do it.
So is the godly against the sinner, and the sinner against the godly.
And that's why we've got scoffers, man. Because we've got people who are for the truth and people who are against the truth, man. You know?
Bro, you know Esau's known as the son of perdition. Like the son of destruction, bro. That's a hell of a title, man. I mean, you was set up. He was created solely to go around and fuck up everything.
Because
virus in the earth,
he's a virus. He's a virus.
Because guess what? Esau is the son of destruction, and he's gonna be destroyed, man. You know, Scripture speaks about the beast which went into perdition. You know, because that's what's gonna happen to him. But up until that point, he's just going destroyed, man. You know, the scripture says, is this the man that maketh the earth a wilderness?
Yeah.
Because that's what he's doing, man. Man, look at Syria, man. What the hell is that, bro?
Who's that man that said, I'll become the destroyer of worlds?
Robert J. Oppenheimer.
And that guy is, this he had black eyes.
He's black eyes.
You see his eyes, bro?
Black eyes.
He was deep.
And the guy looked like he had AIDS, cancer, fucking chlamydia, all of that. How you look fucked, man?
You can't trust a man like that over the earth, man.
Nah, man.
Like I said, he got too many wicked devices in his mind, man. He's too curious with what he can do and wickedness. He's too curious, man. And so all it ended up happening is he would destroy everything, including himself eventually. If any flesh would be saved, you know? If he was allowed to, he would destroy himself.
Yeah, self-destruct.
You know, not on purpose, but he would just end up destroying himself, man, because he just don't understand the consequences of his actions.
Right.
The severeness of his actions.
We got a preset.
No.
Revelation 11 and 18. And the nations were angry, And thy wrath is come, and the time of the dead that they should be judged. And that thou shouldest give us reward unto thy servants, the prophets, and to the saints, and them that fear thy name, small and great, and shouldest destroy them which destroy the earth.
That's the destroyer.
Bro, that's you, Esau, man.
He called himself the destroyer of worlds, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, he
Right.
called it himself.
Yeah. Hey, when you have Planet of the Apes, you know the 39th scroll. You know, beware of the beast, man. Shun him, for he is the harbinger of death.
Yeah.
And he even quoted that. Robert J. Oppenheimer. When you watch the video on YouTube, he said, "Well, I am become the destroyer of worlds. We knew that the world would never be the same." Right? How you guys doing all that shit?
And he was loving it, bro.
He's loving it.
He was
man.
actually, he was trying to go like, oh shit, well, you know, I've done this, so let's. Nah, he wasn't on that.
Yeah.
He was like,
Bro, the time you're trying to, make something that could destroy entire places indefinitely.
Yeah.
Bro, you're the devil, bro. You're something wrong with you, bro.
A nuke.
You know, that's what I'm saying.
You?
You know?
Yeah, you didn't have
But we have to beat the Russians, who are also Edomites.
Yeah.
We have to beat the Russians.
Yeah.
So we stole the Germans, who are also Edomites.
Right.
You know, in developing these fucking weapons that just fuck everybody up.
yeah, man.
Right.
Old warfare, bows and arrows and swords, man, that only happened in that local space. You know what I mean? Men don't go to war and go fight and die for their country. These guys don't give a fuck. They'll destroy everything on it just to say they won.
hey, man. Ain't no Jake created missing.
Nah, man.
Come on, man.
Hey, look, man. He didn't. No Jake was like, yeah, some Benjamin at the island with a cutlass. Make it missing.
Jake in this state ain't making no missile, man. The nearest thing they lighting up is a blunt.
Throwing spears and shit.
Or a firework, man. I was thinking Jake lighting up. Or some charcoal. You know?
Oh, barbecue.
Yeah, barbecue, bro. That's what I think Jake lighting up.
The grill.
Yeah, that shows you he's the wicked.
The grill or the dance.
You can't deny that the so-called white man is not Esau. It's not the son of perdition. He ain't the devil. You can't deny these things, man. His track record is too heavy. You know?
I got a precept. Proverbs 4:19. The way of the wicked is as darkness. They know not at what they stumble.
Fuck, man. The way of the wicked is as darkness. And that's why darkness has covered the earth. Gross darkness.
Right.
The people, you know, and that's why the people are walking around, you know, just doing heinous crimes, getting up involved in heinous
If
shit.
the blind leads the blind, they should both fall into
Right.
a ditch. Esau would bring everybody into destruction. He'll bring everybody there.
Yeah.
Because he's stumbling. He don't know what the fuck he's doing.
Yeah.
He's just stumbling everything.
Transgenderism is right.
Yeah.
And we're going to give them rights.
They're people too.
Yeah, man, that's darkness, man.
No, they're demons.
Yeah.
We don't give demons rights. I'm sorry, we don't do that.
Right.
We don't give demons rights.
Pedophilia is
You
a
know.
sexual orientation.
You know,
Legalization for all homosexuality. Like, that's what's going on out here. And that's why the brother brought out what you brought out about Lot being vexed for the filthy conversation of the wicked. We're supposed to be vexed, man. You know, if you're happy about this, then something ain't right with you. You know? But the wicked is an abomination to the just and vice versa. You know?
Fuck this place, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
This kid is just full of anxiety, man. Everything just alerts, like, you know, what's happening there?
hey man, this place is so abominable, right? These men, hey, if you want to be a transgender, like, you can get it free. Bro, he's supposed to make it so accessible, bro. You can get it for free. You don't have to pay for it.
On the NHS.
On the good old NHS.
Jolly old NHS.
You know?
But these times, if you have a headache and a rash, you gotta wait fucking 8 hours in a fucking waiting room. You know?
Hey, they're in a rush to cut off your rod and shit, man.
Yeah.
You know? Turn you inside out as a woman.
Yeah, but you know, as the brother said, this king is full of anxieties, man. This king is full of anxieties, man. Rent, you know. You're fucking the traffic light going from yellow to red, you know. Everything's full of anxiety here. It's going yellow and you're just there caught, you know.
Beeping you and shit.
You know, fuck this bitch, man. A parking ticket.
Market 2, you got more.
No, that's it, man.
Market 2 and 1.
No, you come out of the house, just look at your car, you see that ticket, you know,
through.
Yeah, or you see a scratch. You see a scratch, you know, or slash tire. Man, this place is through, man.
Your windows busted in.
Yeah, your window,
Someone
yeah.
took a t-shirt.
Someone put a potato in your fucking exhaust.
Come on, man. And the list goes on. And you know that's Satan, you know? Just running around, you know? Yeah, fuck his car off. Fuck off. You know? You know, it's a write-off. You know, this is Micah 2-in-1.
And put nails on the floor and shit. So you
Yeah,
man.
Or you got a neighbour who lives next door, you know, when you park in the grass, you know, so writes a letter on your car, don't park here.
Or you notice you ain't got a tax, so you're ringing up the DVA later to tell you, oh, this car ain't got no tax on it. Next thing you know, you got fucking chains on your fucking route.
Yeah, man, yeah, bro. Have you got that route?
Yeah,
yeah.
You gotta get that route.
Baruch chapter 3, verse 8. Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity.
Yet this day, boy. Yet this day, man. Hey, it's
And we feel it.
Yeah, we feel it, man. It's called a plantation, man.
I mean, it could be worse. We could still have the chains on us, man, but it's still slavery, man.
Look, man.
It's still bullshit.
Yeah. Hey. At least in slavery, like, Jake had a chance to go run away, man. Yeah. You go to the other side of the earth. You're thinking about your rent.
The plantation's been expanded.
The plantation's been expanded.
Yeah, you thought you went off the grid.
Yeah, you thought you went off the grid.
Oh no.
Hey, man, I don't care if you got a house on the water, man. You still think about that rent, bro.
Guess what? The Amazons, you know, the people living in the Amazon thought they're off the grid, man. When Esau comes up in and takes your trees and shit.
Yeah.
Drones. It don't matter. It don't matter where you think you are.
Smokes out.
Esau come there and take your shit.
Yeah, you would have thought they would have been okay over there.
Yeah. They ain't got no database. They're just out there.
Yeah,
no
no
jungle.
database.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But Esau comes along. Nah, these are savages.
Savage.
we want your trees. You know, so they burn down the forest, take the trees. You know, uproot these people that live there, and you know they gotta go further into more civilized parts of the world. And guess what? They're subject to parents.
And he's a devil because the world is a vast place, man.
Yeah.
He can go so many places, man. There's places he hasn't even like been before, but he chooses to go to particular places where people are.
And he keep if not at home.
Yeah.
He keep if not at home, man. He don't stay in one place.
Well, another thing with that is this guy, even if you were to take the UK as an example, like 92% of the UK is just Greenland that they ain't done
It's
nothing with.
countryside, man.
But then everyone's talking about, oh, there's too many people on the planet. Overpopulation.
That's the spirit.
I'm like, I was talking to a guy at work about it. I was like, okay, so it's but how? I'm like, I said the same statistic. I was like, if the UK is that big, we ain't using it. How the fuck is it overpopulated?
Yeah.
It can feed enough man. You just need to actually cultivate the land.
Yeah.
So what? I'm like, but then it's, oh no, we need to stop having children. I can't remember where I saw it, bro, but there was a sign saying you should stop having kids. I was saying like, what the fuck? I was like, why the fuck would you just stop having kids? The Lord said, be fruitful and multiply.
Because if you ain't having children, man, you got a dying nation on your hands, man. And this is why China kind of fucked up. Then they're trying to get the children back now.
Japan and South Korea, they had the diminishing birth rate. There was one that said in the US since I think 2015, it's been diminishing birth rates. Like lowering and lowering, lo and behold, and I think a lot of the birth rate as well ain't even straight Edomites having them babies, man. Because why would they? They're good, you know, the women are now career-focused women. All this is what comes from, you subvert the scriptures.
Yeah, these guys are faggots.
Yeah, the homosexuality.
You know, so yeah.
And they're doing the same thing in Hong Kong. In Hong Kong, they're paying rent for like a space that's like the size of 5 microwaves. He's like holding himself in there, and that's his rent, and he's paying for that, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, but there's loads of land in Hong Kong that they haven't used.
A pod.
Pods, that's what it's called.
called pods. Like, you have about 20 people in a room, and he just got his bunk bed in a corner. And you can't
student accommodation.
Yeah, student man.
Oh, now they got the high-tech pods. It's like got a blue light inside.
To make you feel calm. Don't worry about your situation. You're fucked up, and you know,
Don't
blue
rebel.
light.
Because I swear in the UK somewhere they were like, you know, shipping containers. They'll sell it renting shipping containers, like stacks of shipping containers as places. And I'm like, what? I'm like, nigga, go out in the Midlands somewhere and build a fucking house.
Hey, that's why these 39 guys in the back of the lorry thought they were living the life, bro. They're not dead. They came and they found out dead. It's fucked up.
And now them pods are starting in San Francisco, man. You know, you have like 15 men. And like, the fucking room is about from across here to across the road. And then everyone's got their bunk bed and they put like they can plug the USB right next to their bed. And just sleep.
It's basically a slave ship.
Yeah.
It's a voluntary slave ship. Man in the slave ship, you there, they couldn't move.
Yeah.
But now it's like, now man are diving into the place like, I can't wait. 3 meals a day and everything. I'm like, nigga, come on.
Because Esau concentrates people.
Yeah.
Concentration. Right? It's a concentration camps. You know, that's right. Esau likes to put people in one space. He'll put all the money into London. So everyone has to come to London to work. Or he put all the money into Birmingham. So everyone goes to Birmingham. There's a big fucking space between London and Birmingham.
Oh yeah.
Where anyone could live there. But guess what? People can't live there because there's nothing going around there. And they need to work. So they have to come down here or go up there.
Even if you want to go off the grid, you can't. You can get arrested for going off the grid.
No, you go off the grid. But what the hell are you doing? The police will run up on you swift, man.
Is that?
Yeah, go on.
It's got pods, man.
Dad.
Some guys in a bunk bed.
That's anxiety itself.
I'm a sovereign citizen. Whack! They punch you in your face before you into
Your
jail.
own shit. We know what's that, nigga.
I got a bit more.
Uppercutting you like.
It says back in Baruch 3:8, it says, "Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse, and to be subject to payments, according to all the iniquities of our fathers, which departed from the Lord our power."
That's subject to payments, bro. You know, like we're actually in subjection to a payment. For example, if you get a phone contract, well now you're subject to paying that contract.
Well, you're born in debt. You're born into debt.
You're born harboring
so from the minute
a certain amount of debt for the country.
Yeah.
So
your equal share of the debt, you know, you ain't done that.
Your ass is and nappy shitting yourself.
You know.
But you got to pay part of the debt. But hey, that's oppression, that's control. Because the thing is even with like the lifestyle, the thing is if you come to London, like okay, I'm just gonna try and make some money and do your own thing. Even if you're like, I'm going to move to London for a short space of time, then move out somewhere else, you just get caught in a trap. Because you're paying more than half or more than half of your paycheck goes on rent. Then after that, you're just kind of trying to make do, and you're fucked.
That was Benjamin, man.
Yeah.
Benjamin.
And then it's like, just to eat, to live, everything, the prices skyrocket. But then it's a thing where it's like, you go to other places of the country, you might be working somewhere, you're only getting like 16, 18, 20 hours. You can't even afford, you can barely afford to pay rent and eat.
I'm just gonna die.
Hey, but that's how Esau's got that control, man. Because the thing is it's a big part of that globalist approach to how Esau runs companies. You just got big companies that run. You got Tesco's everywhere. Everywhere you go, there's a Tesco. So it's like if you go somewhere, there's no Tesco. Like who's providing the food? Where you go? You're gonna have some little guy might just think, okay, I'm just gonna supply some basic veggies, fruit and veggies and milk. But then to start that business is impossible, man.
What do you mean? You can't just grow your own fruit and sell it.
Yeah.
You gotta get licenses. You need Esau's licenses to do anything, man. You need you need permission.
Yeah, you need permission to sell stuff.
You know, and they'll give you a bunch of hoops that you gotta jump through to even start selling anything. Oh, this is not adequate.
And then you're gonna do all that. Then Tesco's gonna open next door, undercut all your prices, and then you're done, man. 3 months after you start your business, you're in debt. Man are knocking on your door.
You don't have economies of scale, so that's why you can't compete with guys like Tesco's. You know, because they're getting fresh produce, but it costs money to.
And the government's juicing them up, man. Bare tax breaks, bare hooking them up. It's a criminal organisation, man.
Psalm chapter 10 verse 2: "The wicked in his pride doth persecute the poor. Let them be taken in the devices that they have imagined."
Yeah, because all this whole system they've made. It's like basically a few people have a lot of the wealth. Yeah. And that makes a lot of disgruntled, upset people on the bottom, man.
Right. No wonder why Hong Kong is going crazy.
Yeah, them man.
Place on fire.
Yeah, the thing is, it's funny as hell because it's like the chick that started that. She just tried to pass through a law. Basically, China was just passing a law just so they could extradite man for free. Then it was she withdrew the law like 2 weeks in. They're still going crazy over there, man. Because they just realised they've been getting shafted for the longest. And that's basically, it's the same thing that happened over here. You had Remember the fucking, what was it? The uni students, when it went from $3 grand a year to $9 grand a year, tripled in price. When it unlimited, everyone started going crazy and fucking smashing shit up.
Yeah.
But now everyone's just paying it.
Yeah.
I was talking to a girl that started uni, she's like, yeah, I'm paying like $9 grand. I was like, god damn. Like that's
hell.
3 years, 27 grand already. I'm like, it was like, before it would have been like $9 grand total, now it's for 1 year. I'm like, people are just getting shafted left, right and center.
There's no guarantee of work after you finish.
Yeah, and then you do it. That's the other thing. Everyone's getting out and then all these jobs are taken.
Yeah, and the fucking job you finally get, it doesn't even amount to 27 grand a year.
Yeah.
So you're
No. Even paying back.
It might do, but now you gotta pay them back.
Yeah.
So you're not even getting paid.
You
should be getting paid because you gotta pay them.
It's coming straight out your paycheck too.
And you know that you're not gonna get that paycheck you're gonna get for the next 40 years if you're able to work that long
it's a lifelong
and get
payment.
paid that much.
Yeah.
That means you're never gonna really earn what you're supposed to earn. You're just in debt.
Yeah.
And it's anticipating.
I know from when my mum went uni when I was like, I don't know, 3 or 4, she's still paying that shit off.
I got a preset. Oh yeah, go on, bro.
Fucking hell, bro.
Bro, it's like I've seen the letters. I'm like, God, I was like, them man still chasing up. Have you changed the dress? Have you got a new job? Are you alive? It's like, what's that? That's why that national insurance number, man. Because even national insurance, how the fuck, like, what the fuck is national insurance paying for?
That's fucked up.
God damn, I'm like, that shit coming. When you see that shit in the paycheck, I know what you just you get all like,
But I'm trying to kill you before you get it.
Yeah. So they opt you in, like you got no choice.
opt in, like,
Yeah.
bro, their money's in there. So, can I get the money out? Oh, when you 65.
Yeah.
I'm like, nigga, 60. I ain't gonna.
That's what I'm saying, but you gotta make sure there's bad diseases in the world,
Yeah, no,
bad
yeah.
cancers and shit.
Who the hell is
Trying to survive 65 is a fucking mission, man.
God damn, as a black man, I'm not like to get robbed and see any of that money, nigga.
Hey, now if you got a driving license, man, you got fucking opt out.
I worked out
For your organs, man.
getting hard,
You know?
Yeah.
Man be there at your funeral, just there with the gloves on and the mouth mask, just like, bury him, we gonna exhume him and get that good liver. You know, you got one of the elites sitting there like, I want the heart. Nah, man,
take your rod.
them good.
West.
Deuteronomy 28 and 44, he shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him. He shall be the head, and thou shalt be the tail.
Esau's got his set pace. Because all these things, we're subject, man. We're paying for our crimes, man. We fucked up. So now we've been given over to the devil. The devil himself, man, has been incarnated in the flesh, and we're now having to serve him. That's the insanity of it. It's actually fucked. Because the thing is you would just think, you go back 10, 15 years. Now, even if you go back 50 years, don't curse out homosexuality.
Yeah.
Now, the level that they're riding for it, you're just kind of be like, yo, what the hell's happened? So imagine what can happen in another 50 years. That's why we can't even be around here too long, man. This shit's going insane. And the thing is as well, Esau's criminal is you see it's coming out like during all the fucked up shit they were doing, like the Tuskegee trials, all the different countries that Esau's gone into, had the CIA set up criminal governments, basically take down dictators, set up dictators. All these different things go on. When it's 30, 40 years ago, you hear about it. But when it's going on now, you're just like, oh, it's terrible what's going in Syria. But then all of a sudden afterwards, all the dirt comes out.
Yeah, it's funding them.
Yeah. So all this shit that's going on, we don't even have the full scope, man. We're just seeing what, you might have the odd whistleblower who'll come out and talk about certain things. But this place is an absolute death camp, directly geared for the destruction of Israelites, man.
Yeah.
So that's why it really is a thing when when the Lord saves us out of it. Because all of us have been born into it. We don't even know what real life is, man.
That's right.
When you actually get, taken out of this and we get put on a higher level, then we're going to be like, yo, what the fuck was going on out there, man? Go on.
This is Habakkuk chapter 2. The point is in 6, but I'm going to start from 4. Behold, his soul, which is lifted up, is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith.
Esau's got that not upright soul. Because even the thing is one of the most simple things, the absolute building blocks of a society, is that a man to have a wife and to have some kids. That's absolutely essential for society to continue. There's no society. Even imagine Alexander the Greek. I fucking said Greek and creep at the same time. Alexander the Greek.
You were right, huh?
That guy, even he was sucking rods, blowing rods, whatever, popping men in the anus. Yep. But his parents even knew, like, yo, we gotta get this guy's seed up in someone so the line can continue. Because they knew. But now it's like you just got people lying, dying out. The guy might have a daughter and be like, oh well, I don't really mind. Or he'll have a son get married, and then the woman's gonna keep her name, and she's like, damn, your line's coming to an end, man.
Destruction.
Yeah, destruction. And that's the order as well. The Lord set up, just being completely flipped. That's why it's like, yo, it's terrible, man.
Yeah, but this is why these royal families, man, they ended when they got their queens in power, man. When there was no more kings to have. Yeah, that was it. That was the end of the royal family. Man. There's no real royal family out here, man.
Because it's actually peak. You look at, like, even if you just look at England, a lot of times it gets to the end of the line. I remember, like, the Tudors. You had, like, Edward at the end. He was frail. He fucking died when he was like 14. Yeah. Mary took over. The girl them were fucking warring, because both of them wanted the throne. And then it's just like, they didn't want to get married, because they knew as soon as they get married, that dude's taking over. But that's, it's fucked. Because masculinity, that chief cornerstone, that root of a lion, that's just been completely demolished now.
It says, yea, also, because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home.
Yeah, that he transgresses by wine. He don't keep it at home. He spread that bullshit to everyone.
Yeah, religion.
I was watching some guy. He went to Morocco. He's interviewing women in Morocco, asking about do you think that women should be submissive in a relationship? Do you think men and women should play the correct gender roles in a relationship? And then even in Morocco's meant to be a Muslim haven, where it's very traditional, everyone's keeping to them ancient customs. There they were saying, even the men and women saying, no, I don't want a woman that just keeps her home. The women were saying, like, yes, they say they want this, but right now, life's hard. Don't you want a woman to support you? Don't you want a strong woman? Blah, blah. I'm like, everywhere's been indoctrinated. Yeah. That's where you think, like, Morocco is fucking third world as fuck. You would think, okay, it's still up there. No, it's not. Nowhere in the world. Everyone's basically ate the fruit, man.
They can still watch American TV.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
That's where they're getting it from.
You look at the box office of any film, that shit's global. Yeah. Look at all the countries. Africa's on there, China's on there, Asia's on there. Everywhere around in the third world. I remember when I went to Ghana, so you can get satellite TV. Satellite TV's been in Ghana for the longest. All American TV channels, man, like 20, 30 American TV channels. Yeah. Kids watching that shit all day, man, in English.
That's why these women they scrub themselves, man, make themselves white.
They bleach.
Because they see the Americans, man.
That's the beauty standards. Everything's set by Esau, man. Yeah. He spread it spread around the whole world. Everyone's drunk of it. Ain't nowhere where you're gonna go. They're just gonna be like, oh no, I love black is beautiful. No, it ain't, man. The only people that you hear saying black is beautiful, some degenerate, some degenerate black women from the islands saying black is beautiful just because they want to have their cankerous black ass worship. That's it. And it's that, or they'll be in that African shit just for some. And they love Africa because they love that Queen of Heaven worship, man. That's it. It's all wine, man. It's all bullshit. There's no one actually going back to the scriptures, going back to the correct way of doing things, man.
And it's like you got more. Before you get that, and you can tell, like, Esau's wine has more effect on women than it does the men. Because the men usually follow their women in these other nations, man. Because going back to the bleaching thing, right? Because the men ain't bleaching. I mean, there's some bleachers out there. Don't get me wrong. But it's mostly the women. But the men ain't. They don't feel a way to have to do that.
Yeah.
But they feel so insecure, so weak in the mind, so susceptible to Esau's bullshit that they do it. Yeah. But then the men follow suit with shit that these women take on.
Yeah, because just they just want to get the pussy. It's the same thing with weaves, man. I remember way back when I was like 16, 15, I was talking to one Benjamite, Jake. He said to me, he's like, I don't know why these black women even do weave. Black men don't like it. And I was thinking like, rah, for real, why do they do it? Then I read they just do it because they're the ones who've had their minds completely destroyed, it makes them feel better to try and feel like a white woman.
Because it's their glory as well.
Yeah, that's their glory, and they see in this place Esau's image is the one that's put up, man. Anywhere you go around the world.